with defeats and frustrations particularly well.
140.
I think he's a lot better nowadays at that.
I don't know if it's the right word, Dan, but it was disgusting, some of his antics when he lost the game, and I think he sort of looked up to me
60.
in one sense where I could say to him, Jermaine, it's a dark match. When I spoke to his manager, Mark Elkin, he sort of went back to basics a little bit. He went back to the Dutch Super League, he was playing regular competitions, and what he was doing there, he was winning games. He's not someone who's a big practicer on his own at home,
58.
except he needs that match conditions, but he has progressed into a really tidy player round about that 16-17 seed.
140.
As we look at the World Grand Prix, we start look at provisional rankings, you know, you could go into that as a seeded player, and that's got to be commended.
Yeah, has had that one big run on telly, reached the European Championship final, played brilliantly.
164.
He's a brilliant player.
132.
And it's another very nice bit of approach play from Jermaine Wattimena.
Probably the commentator's curse, but you just fancy it when he wants these doubles. He looks relaxed.
And
he didn't let me down, because that was smack bang in the middle. Jermaine Wattimena won 6-0 last night. Already 2-0, 8 legs on the spin for him.
All by draw bracket order today, as it always is on the final day of a European Tour event. So the winner of this faces the winner of the next one. That's Johnny Clayton and Luke Woodhouse. So, I mean, we could have a repeat of the Kiel final if Ryan Joyce and Luke Woodhouse win those games. Right now, doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Wattimena has started brilliantly, and as we saw yesterday, he can just maintain this and cruise through a match.
Yeah, and that's the worry, because when I looked at the head-to-head, you know, despite the fact that Jermaine's leading 8-6 after the 14 games, they've played each other 3 times at the Players Championship finals in Minehead. Ryan Joyce won 2 of them. They've played each other on that stage in 2023. Ryan Joyce won that game. And they've played each other, as we mentioned earlier, once already in Risi this year. Ryan Joyce won that game. So, you know, when you're sort of looking at the game, I just thought, based on the head-to-head, maybe Ryan Joyce would get over the line in this
75.
one. But you have to take into consideration, this is not the Jermaine Wattimena of a couple of years ago.
100. Jermaine 109.
90 left, 36 left.
70.
Still 36 left, but Joyce doesn't look like he's got a big enough dent in his score in the previous visit.
57. Jermaine 36.
Just the one darter double required in the previous leg. He's going to have to switch over. And that's always the worry with the double 18, double 9 transition.
Ryan 90.
Ryan Joyce is in that range. That's an aggressive way to go on the 90 finish when your opponent's on 36. But it is the bullseye.
65. Jermaine
Interesting
36.
decision there from Joycey.
Game 7.
Ultimately, it didn't work out, and ultimately he finds himself 3-0 down.
60.
He's a very gritty player, Ryan Joyce. Obviously, probably known him now for 15 years, but I don't think I associate him down with massive comebacks. I think he loves a match play, he loves a scrap, he loves it when it's tight. So it really is a big advantage here for Wattimena this 3-0 league, because he is 56. A great front runner.
Yeah, I sometimes get the feeling that if you can get ahead of Ryan Joyce early and really put him under pressure, you can force him to kind of capitulate a bit. We've seen it, he can change things up, he'll change his speed, he'll be trying to find things. He looks like he doesn't care sometimes. He insists he's just trying to find something, to get something going. If you put him in that kind of mode by getting 3-4 legs clear, then it feels like you can run away with the game sometimes. And that, a bit more pace there, isn't there?
140.
Yeah, you call it pace, I call it an element of frustration. That I said that Jermaine went back to basics mode.
140.
When Ryan Joyce was playing in the Northeast tournaments, he was absolutely lethal. That was his match practice.
65. Jermaine class 70.
Oh, double eight. Oh, he's bust.
No score.
Busts his
Ryan
score.
class 84.
Is that a turning point for the 14s? Double 11. One dart at double, and Ryan Joyce is deadly.
Ryan Joyce, fifth leg Jermaine to go first. 60.
Yeah, it's just not by accident. That type of finish, I mean, it's synonymous to James Wade. The similarities have been made between the way they played the game. But it takes some bottle to do that. They looked pretty frustrated behind. But if we are talking about the new version of Jermaine Wattimena, the way he can bounce back these days, and that 180 makes him a big favourite for this leg.
Right back at
you. 100. $58. Jermaine call 161.
That's good stuff from Jermaine Wattimena. That's a lot of experience there, because Ryan Joyce made a decision there which baffled me.
96. Jermaine call 24.
Well, that's very good.
On the fifth leg. Jermaine Wattimena, 6 seconds to Ryan to go first.
He's just missed the dart for 4-0 in the double break, and he should have had another one because he busted his score. Joyce has produced one of those
60.
Joycean last dart at double checkouts, and then he hits back with a 13-darter.
140.
Yeah, but there's a decision made in the middle of that, Dan. Go for the 18s, where it wouldn't have left a finish whether he hit the treble or not. Worrying moments for Ryan Joyce. I know the fact he likes to get on first in tournaments.
65.
Get back and prepare for tonight. Right now, it's in the hands of Jermaine Wattimena.
Well, Jermaine Wattimena, you mentioned it, he keeps on reaching the last 16 of these events this year. Rarely has he been going to the quarterfinals. When he's got to quarterfinals in his career, he's never taken that next step. But so far this weekend, he's played 11 legs and he's won 10 of them. Maybe this could be the weekend.
97.
I know how much it meant to Jermaine to, finally win a title, a couple of titles in 2025, and I thought it was a really emotional first one when I watched it.
60.
I know how much it meant to him. He realised he can be a champion. And he also had that understanding, where do I go next? And he knows like a real
97.
big performance on the stage, a big title on the stage is where he wants to go.
78. Jermaine call 107.
Really turned the screw. Tops.
67. Ryan
Darts to win every single leg of this match.
It's in that range again for Ryan Joyce. He needs a treble.
91. Jermaine call 40. Okay.
Efficient.
Sixth leg.
Really
Jermaine
efficient.
Wattimena.
The legs keep racking up in Jermaine Wattimena's favour.
First.
He only needs one more.
Yeah, and Ryan Joyce is thick as a chip behind there. There was a couple of things going
54.
on between them there. I don't know if you sort of picked it up, but I think Ryan just took his time getting his dart, so he just couldn't grab the dart. And then I don't know if Jermaine did something similar, but Ryan threw one pretty much right over his head there. But that's the thing with Ryan. If there's one thing he will need to do to kick on next, it's that massive comeback, maybe a game
58.
which can show him that he's got that resilience, that fight within him.
We saw him yesterday. He was in a real battle with Stephen Bunting, and he produced some proper Ryan Joyce stuff. One dart at double combination finishes. And he produced 2 or 3 of those as he turned that game around. But he was in that game. And Jermaine taking that early lead just feels like he's been able to frustrate Joyce. He's only had 2 darts at double in this game, Ryan Joyce.
But if I was a player, Dan, then if I'm playing Ryan Joyce, I will know to get on top of him really early, because there's not going to be a comeback from there. So it's a weakness
60.
that you're then showing your opponents.
99. Ryan 161.
Just
41.
not happening for
Jermaine
Ryan Joyce.
150.
A bad day at the office.
First chance of winning the match has slipped by for Jermaine Wattimena.
64. Ryan 120.
But he may get another one in this leg. He will get another one in this leg.
His alignment hasn't been great, usually so deadly
48.
straight, deadly accurate.
Jermaine 86.
But for the match,
Oh, double. Very nearly
54.
beautiful.
Ryan 72.
for the first time there, just a little snarl there from Ryan Joyce. Double 16, his favourite.
40. Jermaine
Only the third
32.
darted double he's had in this match. And now the match is over because Jermaine Wattimena is through to the quarter-finals for the 8th time in his career.